Now, there is sitting in the docket here in our House business a $6.5 billion aid package for Ukraine. $2.5 billion of that is humanitarian. And yet we're not doing anything. What I've heard is that we're going to wait a week and deal with it in a week from now. In the next week, aren't there civilians who are going to be dying in Ukraine? Aren't there soldiers who are taking up arms who are going to die? Is there property that's going to be destroyed? Isn't there going to be hunger in Ukraine? Why in the world can we wait a week to deal with this?
Thank you very much, Congressman. In particular, I would say that we've been pushing a lot of assistance to Ukraine and to its military, and are looking very closely at the humanitarian situation in particular. And we look forward to cooperating as much as possible over these coming days and weeks on this situation.
Ms. Slotkin is exactly right. There's bipartisan support. We could have passed this last night on a voice vote. It's wrong for us to wait a week to do this. Do you have any influence? Can you talk to anybody and say, let's bring this up today, let's get this going? There are people dying in Ukraine right now. There's a 40-mile convoy of Russian tanks and armor going to Kiev.
Congressman, I think you raise a very important point about the urgency of the current situation. And while obviously I can't comment on specific legislation or timing here, I can tell you that at the State Department and the Defense Department, we are committed to moving forward expeditiously. As you may know, over the past year, we've provided $1 billion of assistance to Ukraine on the security side, additional on the humanitarian side. Just over the past 6 months, we've used 3 presidential drawdown authorities, which is this ability that we have to move items from the Defense Department to Ukraine, including the largest package ever in the history of the United States, which is the most recent one we did of $350 million. And we will continue to do so.
Well, I would like you both to go and back and tell people at the White House that they need to do something to get our leadership off the dime. They're doing nothing here in the House. We could be sending this money to Ukraine, and people are literally dying and will die in the next week needlessly. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, back to you.